Hello everyone, this is Miss Gabby. Welcome to Family Storytime here on Facebook. Today we're going to be reading Good Morning Yoga, a pose by pose wake up story by Mariam Gates. So this book is about yoga, a type of exercise where you bend your body in different positions while you do breathing techniques. Sometimes we can get really frustrated or angry or even bored, and it helps to take a minute to breathe and calm down. So this book shows us some different types of yoga positions inspired by nature. And the really great thing about yoga too is that anybody of any age can do it, and you can also do it anywhere, inside, outside, on the grass, outside, or in your living room indoors. So let's take a look and get started. Okay, here we go. So it looks like the first yoga position is inspired by a nice tall tree. And look, what do we see in the pictures here? I see some red birds and I see some flowers. And here's a boy doing the pose. And look how funny, there's a bird doing a pose right there with him. Okay. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, my arms reach out to the sides, lift up to the sky, and then relax back down. My first breath is long and deep. Wow, I'm feeling relaxed already. Okay, here we're at the beach with some crabs and some clams and shells. And oh, if you take a look over there in the corner of the page, you could even see a little red bird swimming in the ocean. And how funny, he has some scuba goggles on. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I twist my whole body from side to side and swing my arms back and forth. I twist and turn to shake off sleep. I do that sometimes when I wake up. I try to shake my head to wake up because I'm feeling really just tired and sleepy. And wow, it looks like this pose is inspired by a big, great volcano, an erupting volcano. Do you guys know what's pouring out of the volcano there? That orange stuff is lava. It's really hot. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I lift up on tiptoes and reach my fingers high. Today, I am a fiery volcano reaching high. Wow, how powerful. Okay, so here we've got some snowy mountains, and it looks like there's a boy on top of some wood slats there. Do you guys know what sport he's doing? This is called skiing. And you know what's funny, if you can spot some funny things in these pictures, first there's a snowman skiing right there. And then if you look over there, what do you see on the edge of that boy's skis? That's a little red bird. He's skiing too. He's also doing that same yoga position. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I bend my knees and sweep my arms back. A brave ski jumper ready to fly. Okay, wow, it looks like this pose is inspired by thunder and lightning. Ooh, how scary. A lightning bolt flashing across the sky. As I breathe in, as I breathe out with my knees bent, I glide my hands up high. Wow. Oh, so it looks like this position is also inspired by some snowy mountains, except unlike the other picture, the other kids were skiing, and here they're at the very top of the mountain. So that girl is on top of the mountain, this little bird is on top of the mountain, and this little family of birds is also on top of the mountain in a nest. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I press down through my feet and stretch my spine so it is long. I roll my shoulders back and press my palms together. Today, I'm also a mountain, quiet and still. Okay, and what do we see in this picture? I see some grass and some birds. And do you know what this here is? This looks like a long stream. How beautiful. A gentle stream flowing downhill. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I round my back, bend my knees, and roll to the ground. A playful dog stretching with skill. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I press my palms and feet into the earth and raise my hips up to the sky. So here this pose is inspired by a dog who puts his hips up. Have you ever seen a dog do that? Wow. Today I'm an explorer, calm and awake. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, on hands and knees, I bring my left hand forward, lift my right leg back, and balance. Then I switch sides. So this yoga position is inspired by the explorers who go to sea. And it looks like anyone can be an explorer because there's a little mouse in a little boat. And if you can see there in the long ship, you see a bird with a little lantern. Okay, what's this position? Crossing bridges on the path I take. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I roll onto my back and press my feet into the earth. Using my forearms for support, I lift my hips up high. So this position is inspired by a sort of bridge. And as you can see, the little ladybugs are using the girl's legs sort of as a bridge to go up and down. How funny. Wow, okay, it looks like this position is inspired by a boat. Sailing boats on the journeys I make. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I sit up tall to lift my legs and arms off the ground with my knees straight or bent. So it looks like this kind of yoga position, you can either do it with a friend or you can do it by yourself. How fun. Calm and awake, I can do this is all I need to say. A deep breath in, a long breath out, I am ready for the day. As I breathe in, as I breathe out, I sit with my legs crossed. My spine grows taller, my shoulders roll back, and I rest my head on my knees. So do you guys know what this little girl is sitting on? She's in a pond, and that's a kind of lily. She's sitting on a lily pad. And so is the little butterfly and the bird. How cute. Okay, so here we're gonna do the good morning yoga flow. Okay, so these are all of the yoga positions, one after the other. So first is sun breath. My arms reach out to the sides, lift up to the sky, and then relax back down. Then it's tummy twist. I twist my whole body from side to side and swing my arms back and forth. And then it's volcano. I lift up on tiptoes and reach my fingertips high. Then it's ski jumper. I bend my knees and sweep my arms back. Then it's lightning bolt. With my knees bent, I glide my hands up high. Then it's the mountain pose where I press down through my feet and stretch my spine so it's long. I roll my shoulders back and press my palms together. Then it's forward bend. I round my back, bend my knees, and roll down to the ground. And then it's downward dog. I press my palms and feet into the earth and raise my hips up to the sky. And then it's balancing table. On hands and knees, I bring my left hand forward, lift my right leg back and balance. Then I switch sides. And then we have the bridge where I roll onto my back and press my feet into the earth using my forearms for support. I lift my hips high. And then it's the boat where I sit up tall to lift my legs and arms off the ground with my knees straight or bent. And then finally, it's the awake pose. I sit with my legs crossed, my spine grows taller, my shoulders roll back, and I rest my hands on my knees. Wow, that's amazing. Such a great way to relax and have fun at the same time. Okay, that's the end of our story. Make sure you look down at the comment section where I posted some discussion questions as well as an activity. Until next time, bye!